Yes, I think we're switched in. We are in business. I'm vk3sl and welcome to our test program. And I had to play it all. That was Mingo's Creation of the World, written in 1922-23, based on his visits to Harlem and his exposure to the early jazz scene. It's very important work because it's sort of a distillation of jazz influences before Rhapsody in Blue, which came along about a year later. So it was great. I heard it last night, actually, in concert at the Abbotsford Convent, at the Annam concert, and it was just amazing. And I think we'll play it again tonight. We'll hear it again. Maybe a bit of a distillation, a bit of a discussion about it as well. So Frank's going to be with us tonight. He's not with us this afternoon. I've just heard from him, and he's a busy man. But we'll hopefully catch up with Frank later on tonight. And we'll just probably, I don't know, we'll see how we go this afternoon. I'm a bit tired, to be honest. Very tired. It's that time of year, folks. It's that time of year when I have to knuckle down and try and connect the dots and cross the T's and make everything sort of form fit into the predetermined expectations, all of that stuff. And it means I've got to focus like I never have to focus on things that I don't particularly enjoy focusing on. I think you can read what I'm saying. Anyhow, that's the way of things. But we will do some mission. We'll have some missions this afternoon. This weekend. We'll do something this afternoon. Tonight we're on board, and we'll catch up with Frank. And tomorrow afternoon I'm offered another concert. And Sunday, I think I'm around Sunday. I hope so. Anyhow, that's the grand scheme. So we'll find out. So thank you for tuning in. We've got our 20s hit lined up. It's a recording from 1926 featuring Paul Ash and his orchestra. So we'll give this one a whirl. It's a good one to listen to because there's a lot of doomsday stuff going on about AI at the moment. I've noticed online there's many of the big AI luminaries have got a fairly desperate message they're trying to promulgate. I don't understand the subject enough to be able to comment directly, but it's nice to have an antidote of a kind, and the name of this track is It's a Happy Old World After All. I'm vk3sl and we're testing. I might need a nudge, this record. There we go. In the groove, please.
It's a happy old world after all. I'm smiling, you're smiling, they're smiling too, for we've all heard the bluebirds call. Our troubles, like bubbles, will blow away. Don't sorrow tomorrow, smile like today. I'm happy, you're happy, they're happy too. It's a happy old world after all.
was trying to establish whether that was actually Joe Venuti on the violin on that record. It sort of sounded like him, all that sort of chordal stuff, and with those crushed chords and stuff. I don't know. I couldn't establish the fact. The other side is a track called Precious. Maybe we should listen to this and see. A lot of excellent jazz artists moonlighted with with various bands at that time, so there's a fair representation out there. But yeah, let's hear another one. I have to remember this is a locked groove, so we got to give it the proverbial nudge, and we'll hear Paul Ash and the band with Precious. So typical of the times. The Paul Ash and the band from the sort of early electrical period, about 1926-ish. You get the vibe. And these laminated Columbias do reproduce very nicely. Okay, now I found this next one in a pile of records. I've got to sample it. It may not be good, and it may actually be a bit of a turn-off, but we'll just deal with that as it comes. It's a recording of Charles Penrose, Kay Connor, and Mr. F. Hearn. Piano and violin, and comedy, sort of comedy offering, I suppose. And it's called The Laughing Policeman's Christmas Eve. Now, I've got a number of Charles Penrose's records here, and they're all sort of very jolly and very British. It's classic British vaudeville. But I've got to find something quirky and interesting to offer my work friends, my work colleagues. I always give them a Christmas gift with a difference. And last year, I played on a one-night gramophone a recording of Fat Swallow doing Swing Them Christmas Bells, I think it was. And it went down really well. So I've got to keep finding unusual Christmas offerings. And I had no idea about this next record. It's a Regal from about 1930. Charles Penrose always has leaves an impression. Whether it's good or bad, I'll leave that up to the listener, but we'll play it. Two sides of a 10-inch record, and it's called The Laughing Policeman's Christmas Eve, Part 1 and Part 2 on the buyer, and this is definitely testing the concept. Yeah, see how we go.
Christmas comes but once a year, tonight it's Christmas Eve. We're going to have a jolly time, for I've got 3 days leave. I've asked the sergeant and his wife to spend their Christmas here. He's going to bring the whiskey if I provide the beer.
Doesn't that sound Christmassy, Robert? I love the weights, don't you?
Yes, they're all right, Mary, but I don't like the other sort.
What sort?
Sergeant McTavish and that fella from Hull. You ought to see them at a bar. We've christened them the Waits. Oh, but they're too mean even to spend Christmas. Going to make some mince pies, Mary. You know, like Mother used to.
Well, I will if you can put up with indigestion, like Father used to. Come on, Robert. Give me a kiss under the mistletoe.
Righto.
Phew, you've been eating onions. Go away. I wouldn't kiss you under gas. And you want promotion.
Well, they're good for you physically, if they do pull you down socially. See who that is, Mary. I expect it's the beer.
Hello, Sergeant Evergreen. What's the matter? You look as happy as a fly in a tin of Keatings.
Yes, you won't laugh when you hear the news. There'll be no Christmas for me and Robert. There's been funny goings-on at the Grange at Slumpton. We've got to investigate.
You mean the big house on the hill? They do say it's haunted. Spooky-looking place. There was a murder there some time ago, and they never found out who did it.
Oh, Sergeant, I feel all creepy.
Yes, it appears the owner turned up from foreign parts, sudden-like, a few nights ago, and said he wanted to spend Christmas in the old home. The next morning, the caretaker went down and found him huddled in a big chair, dead. He'd been strangled.
You are making me feel nervous.
Come on, Robert. Better get a move on.
Let me come too, Robert.
What about it, Sergeant?
Well, as it's Christmas Eve and I've got nothing in the orders again it, why not? You'll cheer us up with that giggle of yours.
Well, then what about a little drink, just to keep out the cold? Eh, Sarge?
Well, it must be only one. We've got to keep our wits about us.
He's heard the old saying, Mary. Where there's a swill, there's a sway.
Well, cheerio.
Chin, chin. Here's to promotion.
Here's to jolly old Christmas. Here's to jolly old Christmas. Here's to jolly old Christmas.
Why do you feel so nervous?
Well, this looks like the house, Robert.
Dismal looking place, more like one of the ruins that Cromwell knocked about a bit.
Better knock.
Yes, I'll knock and the spirits will appear. No knocker, I'll ring. Good evening, gentlemen. I'm real glad to see you. Come in, do. It's an awful night. Will you come in the library and I'll get you some refreshments? Oh no, don't sit there, Mum. It was in that chair we found him. His favourite chair.
Now, you and Mary go to bed, Robert. Can't do much afore morning. I'll just have a prowl round.
All right, Sarge. Come on, Mary. Good night.
Good
Good
night,
night.
Bob.
Robert, how I hate this house. It gives me the creeps. Just look at that four-poster bed. Oh, I shan't get a wink of sleep. Oh, what's that, Robert? Whatever can it be? Oh.
Who's there? Do you mind if I come in and get an extra blanket for the sergeant? I wouldn't like him to feel cold, Mum. Good night. Thank you kindly.
Can you hear anything, Robert?
Sounds like music. That's queer.
Robert, it's an omen. There's going to be another murder.
Don't be silly, Mary. You'll make me nervous in a minute.
Do you remember in The Ringer? The man who always played the piano when he was thinking how to murder.
Oh, for the love of Mike, be quiet. I'm going to see what it is. Oh, pull yourself together, Mary. With only the cat walking over the piano.
Oh, I'm going to sit in this chair by the window. It's a lovely moon. Look, Robert, there's a man creeping across the lawn.
Oh, I'm going after him.
Don't leave me. Whatever's the matter, Robert? Your uniform's torn. Did you catch him?
Takes your old man to lay the ghost. I caught him after the struggle. Desperate criminal, I should say. I got him handcuffed and trussed up in the cupboard. This'll mean promotion, my girl.
Oh, well, let's go and see if he's safe for the night. Where's your torch, Robert? Let me have a look at him. You've given him a black eye. Oh, what have you done? Promotion.
Blimey, it's the sergeant.
No, that record doesn't pass, I'm afraid. Oh, well, look, it sort of was okay in a sense, but I don't think I'd offer that to the broader community. I think they would probably find that a little bit wet. Never mind, I always enjoy a bit of Charles Penrose, but it's dated British comedy, really. All that forced laughter. What else have we got here? In the pile, we have the Rhythmic Troubadours, which is not the Rhythmic Troubadours, but I know that this record was recorded by Henry Hall and his orchestra in about 1931. It's reissued on an Australian Regal Zonophone, very worn, but it's a classic track and it is evocative, and it fits actually with the theme we just heard.
Children, have you ever met the bogeyman before? No, of course you haven't, for you're much too good, I'm sure. Don't you be afraid of him if he should visit you. He's a great big coward, so I'll tell you what to do. Hush, 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 here comes the bogeyman. Don't let him come too close to you, he'll catch you if he can. Just pretend that you're a crocodile, and you will find that bogeyman will run away a mile. Say shoo shoo and stick him with a pin. Bogeyman will very nearly jump out of his skin. Say buzz buzz, just like the wasp that stings. Bogeyman will think you are an elephant with wings. Hush, 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 here comes the bogeyman. Tell him you've got soldiers in your bed, for he will never guess that they are only made of lead. Say hush hush, he'll think that you're asleep. If you make a lovely snore, away he'll softly creep. Sing this tune, you children one and all. Bogeyman will run away, he'll think it's Henry Hall. When the shadows of the evening creep across the sky, and your mommy comes upstairs to sing a lullaby, tell her that the bogeyman no longer frightens you. Uncle Henry's very kindly told you what to do. Hush, 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 here comes the bogeyman. Don't let him come too close to you, he'll catch you if he can. Just pretend your teddy bear's a dog, then shout out, fetch him, Teddy. He'll hop off like a frog. Hey, meow, pretend that you're a cat. He'll think you made scratch and that will make him fall down flat. Just pretend he isn't really there. You will find that bogeyman will finish in thin air. Here's one way to catch him without fail. Just keep a little thought with you.
Henry Hall and the orchestra from about 1931 and reissued on an Australian Regal Zonophone. It was originally a Columbia pressing, I think. And the other side of that is the Teddy Bears Picnic. They sold thousands of that record. It was a big hit. What do we have here? An Eclipse record. These are 8-inch discs. Were released in Britain. I don't think they were over here. I brought these back from London. I'm pretty sure I did. It features the comedian Leslie Saroni, who was sort of another vaudevillian. So we've heard Charles Penrose. Why not go down the English comedy rabbit hole for a little bit? And here's some more. This one's called I Like to Jump Upon a Bike. It's a bit sort of a zippy tune from the early 30s. And of course the Eclipse is a budget label, so it's all very sort of prosaic. You know what I mean. Let's have a listen. I'm vk3sl. Test missions. Is it working? I have to check. We have no contact. We got nothing. Nothing at all. I think I need to do a little bit of a reconfig here. Bit of a check. I think I know why. The head shell. We've got head shell blues here, folks. This is what happens. There's a little tiny pin that holds the head shell in place, because I've got the wrong cartridge on a vintage Autophon arm, and it's not quite exact. I've got to get the pin out a little bit further than it should be, so it sits inside the recess. And I'll describe what I'm doing. And I've just got to pull the pin out a little bit more. We'll do that now. And there we have it. Now I need to plug this back into the arm, and then we'll just get that thing in position. Let's see if the stylus is working. I think it's okay. We should be in business, but yes, these are one of the many little variables. We're going to go back to Leslie Saroni.
Put me on a bicycle and I'm a happy chap. A tin of lubricating oil, a spanner and a mat. Up the hills and down the hills and up the hills again. And as the wheels go round and round, I'm singing this refrain. I like to jump upon a bike and pedal around the countryside. I like to jump upon a bike, along the open road I ride. I was crazy over hiking, but now I'm happy when I'm biking. I like to jump upon a bike and pedal along, singing a song over the countryside. That's the stuff to give 'em. All the week we work and work from early morn till night. But when the weekend comes around, there's lots of fun in sight. Take a trip and try a trip upon a pair of wheels. Just jump into the saddle and see how lovely it feels. 'Cause I like to jump upon a bike and pedal around the countryside. I like to jump upon a bike, along the open road I ride. I was crazy over hiking, but now I'm happy when I'm biking. I like to jump upon a bike and pedal along, singing a song over the countryside. Do you know I was putting on weight until I took up cycling? Of course, I've fallen off a lot since then. But give you an idea how much I've reduced. You know, I had a battleship tattooed on my chest. I've got it down to a canoe. I have really, all you do meet some gumps too. I saw a fella the other day let all the air out of both of his tyres. I said, what did you do that for? Oh, he said my saddle was too high. Yeah. Oh, and you do get some shocks when you're cycling along in the dusk. Do you know, I followed a girl for 14 miles and found it was a Gordon Highlander. Really? But I was crazy over hiking, but now I'm happy when I'm biking. I like to jump upon the bike and pedal along, singing a song over the countryside. Tiddly push, covered all over in dust.
Leslie Saroni, infectious humour from the vaudevillian era. And they the number of those vaudeville artists lived on and made all sorts of sort of catchy tunes with dance band accompaniment in the 20s and early 30s on budget labels because it was all a bit passé even then. But it's fun. I quite enjoyed it. It's a window into another time and place. And there's lots of Leslie Saroni here. Lots of, what's his name? Albert Whelan. Albert Whelan was, of course, born in Australia. And I wonder if I've got any Albert Whelan records at hand. I'm going to do a bit of a sift through these 8-inch records. Let's see if I can find one. You never can know. There might be one here. Albert Whelan, Sandy Powell is another one, Harry Hudson. They're all Randolph Sutton, Biddy Elliott. He's Jack O'Hagan, he's Australian. Let's see, I'm sure there's one or two Albert Whelans here. These are all the flood damaged records, by the way. But I did bring them back with me on my lap on the plane from Britain many years ago. Jack O'Hagan, they were purchased here, not in Britain, Jack O'Hagan's. But I'm sure there's some Albert Whelans here. Midnight Marys, the Gay 90s. That's another generational lapse there. I'll pick out another bunch. Here we go, shovel out. And in my hand we have another stack. Billy Elliot, Harry Leader, Radio Rhythm Boys, Harry Fay, all these forgotten vaudeville artists on 8-inch records. Lifeguards, the Harmony Strollers, Randolph Sutton, Harry Biggood's Broadcasters, they were a good group. Biggood's Symphonic Dance Band, wow, that's going up in the world. More Jack O'Hagan. Oh, so much here. Oh gosh, that's a theatre record. Albert Whelan, yes. Okay, I'll play this because it's really quite significant and sort of fits of type. It fits in with our theme. Now, Albert Whelan, I think, was born in Melbourne. He is a local product, and he went to Britain and made lots of vaudeville records, along with Billy Williams did the same. There's a lot of Australians who made it big. This one's called An Amusing Interlude, Two Sides, Whistling and Down at My Hotel. Well, this is significant because it has got an Australian connection, and I knew there was at least one in the pile, and it just happened to be at the bottom of the pile, but we can make do. Let's have a listen.
I'm staying at the quaintest hotel just now. Listen, I'll tell you about it. When I arrived here the other day, I found a funny old place to stay. Listen for a while and I'm sure to make you smile at the funny things they do and say. Down at my hotel, some funny people dwell. With a welcome grin, they'll take you in, and they'll do you very well. A chambermaid went in the room the other day and found a poor old man in bed who looked as though he had been drowned. The poor old man was drowned, all right, it was a funny thing. He'd fallen through the mattress and they found him in the spring. A man came in today and he had had too much to drink. He rang the bell and then he ordered half a pint of ink. I said, you don't want ink, my man, you know you're very tight. He said, that's what I wanted for, the ink will make me right. A doctor once was walking down the yard of my hotel. He met a sudden death because he tumbled down a well. I think it served the doctor right, the fault was all his own. A doctor should attend the sick and leave the well alone. The wife went to the dentist 'cause her face was very bad. The dentist was in love and for his girl was going mad. He gave the wife some gas and soon extracted all the lot. And as he did, he said, she loves me, no, she loves me not. A friend of mine has got a wife with pictures on her skin. She said they won't rub out because they're firmly tattooed in. He asked her something yesterday. She said, you've got a cheek. He only asked her, can't she change her pictures twice a week? Down at my hotel, some funny people, well, with a welcome grin, they'll take you in and they'll do you very well. Now tell me, do you understand French? Well, I think French is easy to understand. But if you'll turn to the other side, I'll talk to you about something that's much more difficult to understand than French. To a lecture, and there was a great commotion. The speaker said, I've traveled all the land and all the ocean. I talk all foreign languages, I've been in every clime. I know all ancient history and I'm learning all the time. A married man down in the second row said, mister, here's one thing you'll never know. Why, you can't understand the ladies. You can't understand the girls. You may have been to college where they cram things into you. You'll never know the reason ladies do the things they do. You'll admit they're funny creatures with lovely features, so sweet and small. I know a girl who trains a lot of savage grizzly bears. She'll put her head into a lion's mouth and never cares. But if she should see a mouse, she'd go and scream all around the house. Why, you can't understand them at all. Now, one night at the dark seance, I saw a lady medium. She raised departed spirits just to while away the tedium. She spoke to old King Solomon, who years ago had died. She asked if he was happy, and King Solomon replied, I'm feeling quite fed up with misery, 'cause my 400 wives are here with me. Now, you can't understand the lady. You can't understand the girl. They look all right at night when they are dressed in lace and silk, but see them in pink flannelette when they take in the milk. With their tricky ways of dressing, they've got us guessing we're bound to fall. Now, a girl will go out shopping on a rainy day in town. She'll walk to save a taxi fare and spoil her Paris gown. Then she'll fight just like a cat to save 3 farthings on a hat. You can't understand them at all. Well, I suppose I'd better go.
Albert?
All right, darling, I'm coming.
Okay, sorry about the gap in the middle there. I was called inside and couldn't get back in time. But that little whistling act from Albert Willen was a part of his vaudeville act, and it's quite an interesting story. I mean, I'd like to flesh this out in more detail, but I can tell you that he was born in 1875 in Melbourne. Yeah, son of an immigrant Polish-Jewish pawnbroker. Whelan was born in Melbourne, yes, we know that, and as was his fellow musical performer Florrie Ford, indeed. She was born in Fitzroy. He worked as an accountant and a mechanic before moving with a friend in 1898 to the goldfields at Coolgardie in Western Australia, where the pair entertained the prospectors and miners in singing and dancing. After returning to Melbourne, he appeared on local variety bills. He emigrated to Britain in 1901, making his debut as a novelty dance act at the Empire Leicester Square and later appearing in the musical The Belle of New York. He rapidly honed his act and settled on a style which would vary little over his extensive career. Immaculately dressed in a bow tie, hat, coat, scarf, tails and gloves, he sang and danced and played the piano. He was an excellent mimic and adapted easily to changing vocal styles. Whelan was acknowledged as one of the first entertainers to have a signature tune, that's what we heard, appearing on stage and exiting at the end of his act, whistling Robert Volsted's Waltz from Die Lustig Brüder, the Jolly Brothers. Well, that's what we just heard him whistling. According to theatre historian Roy Busby, Whelan presented a polished turn as a debonair man about town, strolling onto the stage, nonchalantly whistling, rather like a man all dressed up with no place to go. His entrance to the stage and then the painstaking removal of his accessories took some 3 minutes, as did his exit, leading on one occasion to him simply entering casually and then exiting without any intermediate performance, after his time slot had been reduced in length. I love it. Toured the United States in 1908, and after its success returned the next year billed as the Australian Entertainer. He made several tours of both the US and Australia and introduced audiences there to the song Show Me the Way to Go Home. His ability to update the content of his act ensured his career was both long and successful, lasting well into his 80s. In 1927, he appeared at the Royal Variety Performance, and for the 1931 performance, teamed with the contrasting Billy Bennett in the cross-talking duo of Alexander and Mose. His recording career spanned the first half of the 20th century, from whistling Bowery Boy on cylinder in 1905 to his final recordings on LP in 1960. Got to find those. He also had minor roles in a number of British films in the 30s and 40s. Okay, Whelan was a member of the Grand Order of Water Rats and served as King Rat in 1948. He was the subject of This Is Your Life. I've seen that episode in 1957. He was surprised by Emma Andrews at BBC TV. Married 3 times, had 3 sons from his first marriage, including the actor Ronald Whelan and pianist Gordon Whelan. Okay, well, he died at the age of 85 in 1961. Wouldn't it be good to play something? I wonder if I can find anything from his 1960. Albert Whelan, it'd be great to hear him sort of in the last phase of his life. Albert Whelan, the Australian entertainer, and I'll put it in 1960 and see what happens. See if we can find a recording. That would be most amazing if we could. Oh no, there's nothing here. Not at a glance. There's a lot of his recordings here, and we have featured him before. There is a Pathé film of him in 1940. I might play that. That could be interesting. We can play that. There we go. He's whistling here. I'll play that first, and then we'll just we'll make that something as a little bit of an offering about Albert Whelan, and then we'll have to change course because I've got to go in. So let's find him on the list. We'll go and have a look and see, and here we have Albert Whelan lined up, ready to go. Do we? No, not sure. Where is it? Looking. History. I've got to go look under the history. I can hear hum. What's going on? Oh, well. Here we go, Albert Whelan in 1940, and this is from a Pathé newsreel.
So, as you must have guessed, we come to that great Australian entertainer, Albert Whelan.
Hello, folks. Here's your old friend, Albert Whelan. Now, I just want to give you a few impersonations. The first, Ned Sparks and Gordon Harker. Anytime you want to make an appointment with Gordon Harker, cancel it. He never turns up. Oh, here he comes. Hey, where you been?
Hello, me old cook spirit.
Say, where you been?
I went to see your latest picture and I fell asleep.
Wise cracker, huh?
Say, look at this big bee buzzing round my face.
That ain't a bee, that's a horsefly.
Horsefly? What's a horsefly?
A horsefly is a big fly that buzzes round and round till it comes to a horse's face and then it sits down.
You mean to insinuate I got a face like a horse?
I ain't insinuating anything, but you can't fool them horseflies. And now, folks, by way of contrast, Eddie Cantor, Donald Duck, and Wallace Beery singing The Love Bug Will Bite You. The love bug will bite you if you don't watch out. And if he bites you, then you'll sing and shout. That's what love is all about. The love bug will bite you if you don't watch out. And if he bites you, then you'll sing and shout. That's what love is all about. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you go crazy. You say skidwalla wa ba 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 bo. And if someone wants to know why you're crazy, you say the love bug will bite you if you don't watch out. And if he bites you, then you'll sing and shout. That's what love is all about. That's what love is all about. And now, a further contrast. Will Fife. I belong.
Oh, I finished so suddenly. I was sort of getting into the zone. Albert Whelan in 1940. He's a very communicative artist, and he did those mimics very well. I know Ned Sparks. I know his performances on film, and that's exactly the right thing, as I do with Eddie Cantor. Of course, Eddie Cantor was, impeccably mimicked there. Okay, well, there we go. Just a time. I can play you the Bowery Boy, actually. Here is his first record in 1905. That's here on the list. Just sort of, a little bit of an Albert Whelan expose. We'll play more another time. I'd like to sort of look at his art more comprehensively, but I've got to go in a minute. And we'll hear now The Whistling Bowery Boy, a recording made 120 years ago. It's a slow one to start.
On the Bowery there's a whistling boy, bright and gay, he fills the world with joy. Always whistling to while the time away, from the early morning to the close of day. Whistles all the questions that he has to say in this simple, easy-going way. Murphy met his pretty dear. The boy sneaked up and whistled in his ear. Policeman grabbed him and took him off to jail. The judge said, sing, sing, put him on bail. But the Bowery boy, his nerve, it did not fail. As he went, he whistled like a gale.
The Whistling Bowery Boy from 1905, featuring Albert Whelan, the Australian entertainer. Lots of his records out there. I've seen them in many places, and I've got probably half a dozen here in various hidden spots. But that's really interesting to hear. Now, I've noticed that Mr. L on his marvellous website has put up a recording of Albert Whelan and Peter Dawson. I should play this because it is incredibly significant. This is early too. It's 1907. It says, two Australian entertainers early in their careers with a descriptive record, a sort of one-act play. It was recorded in London under the pseudonym of the Minster Singers for Zonophone in December 1907 by the 25-year-old baritone from Adelaide named Peter Dawson and a 32-year-old Melbourne-born drawing room entertainer named Albert Whelan. Dawson's career on records is fairly well known, commencing on Edison Bell cylinders in 1904 and concluding with stereo recordings in the very late 50s. Albert Whelan, less well known, was a musical artist of great longevity, commencing his stage career on the Western Australian goldfields in the late 1890s, before moving to England at the turn of the 20th century. Whelan made his first recordings on British Edison cylinders in 1903 and ended his recording career with long-playing vinyl in 1960. Oh, I'd love to find some of those late recordings of Whelan. Both of these entertainers appeared in sound films during the 30s. So this is a rarity. This is great. I look forward to hearing this. It's called A Christmas Something. What is it called? A Jolly Christmas. Jolly Christmas is the name of the thing. So the Squire is Albert Whelan, and the Peter Dawson is the other character in this little micro drama, little micro radio play, 3-minute radio play. But let's go back to 1907.
Well, boys and girls, enough of dancing for a while. Let us come and sit round the fire and tell stories.
Good idea. Say, Squire, never mind about the stories. Sing us a song.
Nay, my boy, I'm getting too old for a song now. Yes, I am. But I'll call on the young squire, my son, to sing a song with a chorus, in which I hope you will all join. Now then, Jack, my boy, sing us a burst of that good old song, The Mighty Roast Beef of Old England.
That's right you are, Dad. Here goes. For and mighty roast beef was the Englishman's food. It ennobled our hearts and enriched our blood. Our soldiers were brave and our conscience were good. Oh, the roast beef of old England, and all for old England's roast beef. Oh, the roast beef of old England, and all for old England's roast beef.
Good old song, and well sung too. But listen, my friend, I can hear the carols sing. Let us open the door and listen a while. My friends, I've enjoyed your beautiful singing so much that I would like you to come inside and have a glass of wine with me. So now, gentlemen, I drink to your health and wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Gentlemen, the Squire, and a Merry Christmas to all his friends.
Peter Dawson and Albert Whelan back in 1907, and a rather historic recording uploaded by Mr. L, and it was a jolly Christmas. Well, folks, I'm going to wind up operations because I need to go inside. I haven't even seen my family for days. Really, it's been so ridiculous. But I will be back tonight, and I'll catch up with with our program material, catch up with Frank as well, and we'll play a bit of Mio and other stuff. I'm sure we'll go down another rabbit hole tonight. Just a reminder, though, that tomorrow afternoon I am at a concert, so no missions tomorrow. So just bear that in mind. We'll hopefully be back for afternoon show on Sunday. That's the plan. So to finish with, I thought I'd play an episode of Life with Dexter, featuring Willie Fennell as Dexter Dutton. I've got about 50 of these shows here, all on transcription discs, so we've queued one up. And so we'll go back to 1950 Mumble and hear a Macquarie record. Now, let me see if I've got this in sync. I've got to get that. That's the right turntable. Yeah, I think I've got SP10. Ready to go. So yeah, let's have a listen to one episode of Life with Dexter to finish the program tonight. Thank you for your indulgence. Thank you for being with us for the show, and we'll catch up at 11 p.m. this evening. I'm vk3sl. Cheers for now.
The Commonwealth Savings Bank of Australia, the bank for all the family, presents the show for all the family, Life with Dexter, starring Willie Fennell as Dexter Dutton.
Buy it, saving will get it, so bank Commonwealth now.
For a car or a bike or just a rainy day,
be sure to save the friendly Commonwealth way.
So listen to this advice and start right today
to bank Commonwealth, save Commonwealth Bank, Commonwealth now.
Hi there, this is Steve Gallagher, and it's my turn to tell a story about life with Dexter. And brother, life with Dexter can be worse than death with a pitchfork. It was a few Saturday mornings ago when Bird Brain called to see me at me used car yard. And that's me business, you know, used cars. For a square deal you won't believe, call in and see old Steve. Oh, sorry, no commercials. Anyhow, on this Saturday morning I'm talking about, Dutton's sitting with me in my little office, you see.
Steve, I thought I'd better call in and let you know there'll be no golf for me this weekend. I've found a dozen things I've got to do around the house.
You mean Jessie's found a dozen things?
Well, that's right. But Jessie doesn't believe in finders keepers. She's very generous with things she finds. She's given me every one of these things to do.
Dix, if it's any consolation to you, I'm in the same boat this weekend.
Oh?
I got to do some gardening.
Yeah, well, that's about time, too. Your front garden needs a lot of tidying up.
I was getting away with it okay, till Morty woke up to me lurk. Someone let her know that all them long green things I told her was rubber plants wasn't rubber plants, but weeds.
Yeah, I'll say they're weeds. And if they were allowed to grow any higher, your house wouldn't be seen from the street.
Well, you see, that was my general idea. No more house painting.
Oh.
I'd have been like one of them squatters living on a property, you know, in a little bush cottage surrounded by Mother Nature in the rural.
Gallagher, where work's concerned, you're even worse than me. And I'm bad enough. It was only last week Mark Prentice said to me, Dexter, you must love work because you can sit and look at it for hours.
Yeah, well, I can beat you there, Dickie boy. I not only sit and look at work, but sometimes I read about it. Well, hey, haven't you noticed anything?
Eh?
Aren't you going to say anything about it? How do you like my new bagger? My new bagger.
Your new what?
My new bagger, me bag of fruit, me suit. How do you like me suit?
Oh, your suit. Why didn't you say so? Oh, well, it's very nice. It's most becoming. Yeah, big checks like that look good on you, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely pattern in the material there.
Like that,
yeah,
yeah?
The suit's very well cut, my word.
I only got it yesterday from my tailor. I was hoping you might like it.
Yeah, it's snazzy. That's the word, Steve. Very snazzy.
Yeah, and, hey, How about this little ticket pocket halfway up? Ain't that a beaut?
Oh, yes, extra smart, no doubt about it. It's a glorious suit all round, my word.
Now, listen, Dix, you're not just saying that on account of we're mates, are you? I mean, you do really reckon it sets me off?
Steve, please, I said I liked it. What more can I say? I don't lie.
Ah, come off it. What do you mean you don't lie? We all lie.
I don't?
Yes. Sometimes we tell big whoppers and sometimes we tell teeny-weeny lies to save hurting people's feelings.
I happen to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and all the time.
Oh, ice it up, son. I mean, it's not possible for any man to tell the truth for one full day, much less all the time.
Well, it's not only possible for me, it's quite easy.
You wouldn't like to make a small wager on that statement, would you?
A wager? Well, yes, I'll make any bet you care to nominate.
Would a tenner hurt your pocket too much?
Oh, no, it wouldn't, not at all. But, wait a minute, the bet has to be two ways.
Eh?
Let's make the bet an even £10, and the first one to tell a lie starting from now loses the money.
Now, wait a minute. I didn't say I wouldn't tell a lie. I said you would.
Oh, but Steve, I won't make any wager with you unless it cuts both ways. Anyhow, it'll do you good to try telling the truth for a day or two.
Oh, what?
If you don't want to put up the money, just forget it. At least it'll prove to me that you know I'll win, because you know that I never tell falsehoods.
Now, just a minute. I'm going to accept this bet.
Good.
I'll show you. It's just as hard for you to tell the truth as for me.
Huh.
Dix, hold your right hand in the air like I'm doing and we'll swear together.
Oh, no. No, swearing is just as foreign to me as lying. I'll go as far as little dash or blither or tut-tut, but I won't swear.
You're a real Charlie, you are. We're going to swear an oath together to put ourselves on our word of honour that we'll each let the other know if we've told any kind of lie.
Oh, that kind of... Yeah, well, that suits me, Gallagher. But you might as well hand over the £10 to me right now.
Just hold your right hand in the air and repeat after me exactly what I say. Come on.
Okay.
I, Steve Gallagher, or in your case, Dexter Dutton.
I, Steve Gallagher, or in your case, Dexter Dutton.
Wake up to yourself, bird brain, will you? You just say, I, Dexter Dutton.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I, Dexter Dutton.
Do solemnly swear to pay my debt and admit openly that I have told a lie.
Do solemnly swear to pay my debt and admit openly that I've told a lie.
If occasion arises. Even if the lie is only a little white lie.
If occasion arises, even if the lie is only a little white lie.
Okay, that should do it. We're now both bound by our word of honour. And nothing can call the bet off until it busts wide open, one way or the other.
Right, suits me. And your tenner is as good as right in my pocket.
Oh, listen, Dex. Honest, taking this tenner from you will be just like taking candy from a kid.
Well, of course you'd know about that, but I've never taken candy from a kid.
Spring is here, well, officially anyway, and the summer months will soon be with us. Swimming, picnics, barbecues, new clothes too. Each change of season usually finds us short of something in the clothing line. Got all the money for new outfits? You will have if you've been saving regularly in the Commonwealth Savings Bank. There's nothing to beat saving. It's the only sure way to have as much money as you require. For instance, if you want £50 at the end of the year, you have to save £1 a week. If you do, your money's certain to be there. Few things are as certain as saving. You try it. Set yourself a target. Say it's £100. If you save £2 every week for a year, you'll get it. Anything money can buy, saving will get. So start tomorrow. Bank regularly, but always. Bank Commonwealth.
Ashley, must you always slam the door and yell, "Hi, Mum"? Can't you come in quietly and say, "Good morning, Mother dear"?
Oh, good morning, Mother dear.
Good morning, Ashley.
Hi, Mum. I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess it's too late now to make a gentleman out of you. Ashley, what's that in your hand?
Oh, a letter for you. The postie gave it to me down the street.
Oh, it's from Mother.
Oh, from Granny. Hey, she hasn't written for ages. Oh, boy, I hope she's not coming for another visit.
Ashley!
Oh, heck, Mum, I didn't mean I hope she's not coming for my sake. I meant for Dad's. You know how they get along. I mean, don't get along.
Oh, Granny and your father get along all right.
Yeah, the same way Dad gets along with his income tax assessment.
Well, Ashley, she is coming. Well, this letter was written 3 days ago. Mother's coming on this afternoon's train. Oh, dear.
Don't worry, Mum. Maybe there'll be a derailment.
Ashley, that's a dreadful thing to say. You're talking about my mother.
Gee, Mum, when I say things like that, I'm not talking about your mother. I'm talking about Pop's mother-in-law. How long will Granny be staying?
She says she'll only be here until Monday morning.
Yeah, but what Granny says and what she does are two different things. You remember the time she said she was coming to visit us between January and February? We didn't know she was coming in February and staying through till January.
Yes, but I'm sure she won't be doing anything like that this time. Oh, if only your father and my mother would hit it off a little better. Well, this time I'm going to see that they do hit it off.
Mum, there were lots of times before I thought they'd hit it off. I mean, each other's heads.
Oh, your father always finds some way to aggravate Mother. But on this occasion, I'll make certain he doesn't say one word out of place. I'll see that he doesn't pick on her and that she doesn't pick on him.
Well, Steve, I reckon it's about time I ought to be getting home.
Oh, one thing before you go, mate. Not a word to anyone about our solemn oath. Understand?
All right.
We don't tell one soul we've made this truth pact.
All right, I've agreed to it. In fact, not telling anybody should become a part of the solemn oath.
Okay. It is a part of it.
Right.
I'm making it tough on you on account of it's going to be extra tough on me. I mean, just imagine me having to tell Maudie the truth for a change.
Well, let me tell you something. It's not going to be tough on me one little bit, because I never even tell a little white lie, much less your kind of navy blue ones. Well, I better be getting home.
Just before you nick off, Dex, you're sure you like this new bag of fruit I'm wearing, eh?
I told you, I think it's truth, Steve, I think it's a shocker.
Oh, so it's a shocker now, is it? I thought you said the big checks looked good on me.
Well, I said that because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. To be quite truthful, you look like a walking draft board.
A draft board, do I?
Yeah. If you go and lie face down in the park, you'll have a couple of old men playing on your back.
At least I'll get you off it. Listen to the bloke was never told a lie in his life.
Yeah, why?
Oh, yeah. Half an hour ago, this suit was real snazzy. And what do you think about the ticket pocket on me suit? You don't think it's so smart anymore, eh?
Well, that is rather smart, Steve. And you do need a ticket pocket. I mean, to keep all the tickets in you've got on yourself.
Thank you very much, Dickie boy. Maybe now you don't think telling the truth is quite so easy as you thought, eh?
Well, I must admit, Steve, I didn't think I used the little white lie so much, but I must have done.
That's right. So don't be so cocky about winning that tenner. You stand a good chance of losing it.
Oh, no, I stand no chance of losing it. In fact, you wouldn't care perhaps to double the bet?
Okay, it's double. 20 smackers on the line. Good morning, Dex.
One important question before I go.
Huh?
Steve, what is your honest opinion of yourself?
My honest opinion of me is that I'm the most handsome?
Yes?
Well, I think I'm a great big lazy log and an insult to the human race.
That's better.
Morning, love. I'm home.
Yeah, and about time too. Your lunch has been on the table for 10 minutes, Gallagher, and I hope it's cold.
That's my dear little wife, always thinking of her old man's comfort.
Listen, on Saturdays you always close up your car yard at 12 o'clock. Where have you been since then?
Oh, since then? Well, you see, a customer come in just before I Morty, the truth is I stopped in at the local for a beer. I mean a couple of beers. I mean 4 beers.
Well, and you're actually telling me this.
Well, you want the truth, don't you? You don't want some cooked-up story?
Oh, I don't know. I've been getting cooked-up stories for so long, I'm used to them.
Well, love, you ain't getting any more. At least not till I win that... not ever. Not anymore.
Are you trying to tell me you're trying to cut out lying?
Lying is deceitful and dishonest. I've given it away, love. Anyhow, in the past, I haven't lied to you much, Morty. I mean, you could count the times I've lied on the fingers of one hand.
Oh, listen, Buster, you couldn't count the times on the fingers of toes of everybody in Asheville.
Fingers and toes of everyone in Asheville?
That's right.
That is not true. I haven't told lies to you more than about, more than a couple of thousand times.
This man's getting truthful. Hey, listen, Steve, are you sure you had beer at the pub? Didn't have a few schooners of that truth drug, did you?
Nothing like that at all. Can't you just let it rest? You should be thankful I've given away me wicked, sinful habit of telling untruths. Pass the butter, please, love.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the young fella?
Snail's gone camping again with the scouts. He told you breakfast he was going.
Oh, yeah.
Steve?
Yes, love?
Couple of Friday nights ago, you said you was going off to a special lodge meeting. Is that where you went?
You know, Morty, this steak and kidney pie is beaut. One of the best you've ever made.
Where did you go instead of to a lodge meeting?
Look, Morty, I said I was going to a lodge meeting, didn't I? I said it the night I went.
Yes, you did, but I want you to say it again now. Go on, say it.
I went to a innocent little poker game at Murphy's.
Oh, sorry.
Morty, put that down. Put it down.
Listen, if you like the steak and kidney pie so much, cop this.
And no tomato sauce.
Jessie, no. Please say that you didn't say what you just said. You couldn't have said that.
But I did, whether you like it or not.
I must have heard wrong. Are you sure you didn't say something more pleasant, like the house is on fire, or Janie's elope with the rubbish man?
Oh, Dexter, don't be ridiculous. I said what you heard me say, that Mother is arriving on the afternoon train.
Oh, your mother arriving on the afternoon train. Now I know how a man feels when he's told he's going to be shot at dawn.
Look, dear, this act of yours is very insulting to my mother. I know you and she aren't terribly fond of one another, but that doesn't mean...
Aren't terribly fond of one another? Oh, Jessie, that is the greatest understatement of the century. She detests the very ground I walk on and loves the very ground she'd like to see me under.
That is a very wicked thing to say and a gross exaggeration. Anyway, Dexter, I'm not arguing about it. Mother will be here this evening and she won't be staying longer than Monday.
But any time but this weekend. Why did it have to happen today of all days? How can I possibly not lose the bit, it's going to be impossible. Jessie, why can't we put your dear mother off just for a week or two, and then she can come and stay till Kingdom Come? I mean, I'd like to see her in something
Well, Mother, now we can sit in the living room and relax. Did you enjoy your dinner?
Yes, thank you, Jessie, dear. Of course, I've enjoyed it more if Janey'd been home.
Oh, yes, Mother, I know. But Janey went to Graham's this morning before we knew you were coming, you see.
What Jessie means is that our daughter's not home, even though she didn't know you were coming.
Dexter.
Forget it, Jessie. I didn't even hear the man speak.
Dexter, you might offer Mother the comfortable chair you're sitting in.
Thank you, if you're sure you don't mind.
No, Mother, I don't mind. Mother, let me put it this way. You may have the chair.
Not if you object. Do you or don't you object?
Let's not argue this evening. I mean, let's be happy and sociable.
Yeah, good idea. Say, Mum, are the Gallagher's calling in tonight?
Oh, yes, Ashley. I didn't put them off because, well, Granny likes a little company.
Dexter, I'm still waiting. Do you or don't you object to your mother-in-law reclining in your chair? The truth I want.
Yes, Mother, I do object, but there's not much I can do about it, so park there as long as you want.
Dexter! Oh, I'm ashamed of you. How can you be so rude to Mother?
Well, Jessie, I'm sorry about speaking the truth, but a man can't be a liar when he's asked a straight-out question.
Jessie, it forever puzzles me how you could have married this. And you could have married one of a dozen men.
Let's get on to our pleasant subject, shall we? Tell me, Mother, how's your diet coming along?
Wonderfully. Don't you think I look younger and I've lost weight?
Oh, I certainly do.
Granny, I reckon you've lost about 2 stone and you're 10 years younger.
Dexter, do you agree with that?
I believe I need a glass of water, dear. I just go...
You'll kindly answer Mother's question, Dexter.
Oh, Mother's question? Oh, yes, she did ask a question. That's right. Well, Mother, the reason Janie isn't home this evening is because she was invited out by
My
the
question was, do you think I've lost weight and look younger?
Mother, dear, if you get an answer, it'll be truthful because I always tell the truth. I mean, it'll be the truth, you understand?
No, why don't we talk about...
No, Jessie, no. Go ahead, Dexter. Be truthful.
I think you look older than you've ever looked and you bulge in all the same places as before.
How about that taxation refund check? Got it yet? As soon as you do, put it in the Commonwealth Savings Bank. You'll need to endorse it first. It's really quite easy. There's a space for your name at the bottom left-hand side of the face of the check. If your check is made out to Mr., Mrs. or Miss, or any other title, leave out the title. I'll give you an example. Suppose the check is made out to Mrs. Mary J. Brown. It is endorsed just Mary J. Brown. However, don't be confused about your tax refund check. Take it to any office of the Commonwealth Savings Bank. They'll be pleased to help you and to advise you. Bank your tax refund check in the Commonwealth Savings Bank. If you haven't got an account, use your tax refund check to open one. The best place for your tax refund check is the Commonwealth Savings Bank. Put it there.
Oh, Ashley, go and open the front door, dear. I'm sure I hear the Gallaghers coming in the gate.
Yeah, okay, Mum. I'll go out and meet them.
I'm rather looking forward to meeting that nice Steve Gallagher again. He's not like you, Dexter. He says flattering things to me.
Ah, he does. Is that so, huh?
Yes, it is so. The last time I was here, Steve called me his pin-up girl.
He did, too.
Ah, yes, but of course, tonight's another night and things could be a little different.
Come right through. You're all in the living room.
Oh, come in, Maudie. Good evening, Steve. You both know Mother, of course, don't you?
Oh, yes, of course. How are you, Mrs. Brown?
Yeah, pleased to see you again, Mrs. Brown.
Hello, Maudie, dear. And Steve, tell me, Steve, am I still your favourite pin-up girl?
Mrs. Brown, you should be able to answer that for yourself.
Why, you flatterer, you have changed a bit.
Wait a minute, Steve, you didn't give an answer to that at all. Mother asked a question, but she didn't get an answer.
Dexter, what's the matter with you?
Dex, Mrs. Brown asked me if she was still my favourite pin-up girl, and I said she shouldn't have to ask.
And a beautiful answer it was.
My goodness. What a beautiful pink dress, Mrs. Brown. I just adore it, don't you, Jessie?
I admired it as soon as Mother arrived this evening.
But my son-in-law was extremely rude about it. He said it looked like a red sail in the sunset. Do you like it, Steve?
Now, let me take a good look. What a dress.
Come on.
What a dress. My, that certainly is a dress.
We all know it's a dress. You were asked, do you like it? The truth, Steve. We want the truth.
Dexter, would you like to go and lie down for a while? You can't be well.
Well, I feel fine, Jessie, but why should Steve be allowed to say, my, that certainly is a dress. What a dress. Oh, a dress. I had to give an answer. It's not fair.
Steve is answering everything beautifully. Why should you criticise?
It's just not fair. Look, Steve, just before you arrived, we were discussing whether Mother has lost a lot of weight and whether she looks younger. In your opinion, does she or doesn't she?
Hey, Mum, has Pop flipped his lid or something?
Dexter, please go for a walk in the fresh air or go somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go, but before I do, I dare you. I dare anybody in this room to make Steve Gallagher give a yes or no answer to Mother's last question. I dare anybody.
Shut up, you mug. Poor old Dickie boy, he's not himself tonight.
Now listen, Gallagher, if it's going to make Dexter feel better, let's hear you give a yes or no answer to Mrs. Brown's question.
Yeah.
Look, what about a game of cards? Who'd like to play rummy, eh?
Steve, your wife just told you to give an answer.
Yes, right now, thank you, Steve. Go ahead, Steve. Prove to Dexter he's talking through his hat. Do I look slimmer and younger than when you last saw me? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, Steve, we must have been walking for hours and hours. It's way past midnight. Come on, let's go home.
I guess we might as well. You going to explain our stupid bet to Jessie and try to smooth it all over?
Yeah, I'll have to. I'll also have to apologise to dear Mother.
Serves you right. And if Morty will let me into my place, I'll have to do some explaining and apologising too.
Yeah. Now, remember, it's all understood our money bet is off.
Yeah.
As far as... right from now, it's off.
Right.
Nobody owes the other anything.
That's right. Nobody owes nobody nothing.
No. Or much more beautifully put.
Yeah. And listen, Dex, don't you ever suggest a crazy bet like that one again.
No, I'll never... Don't me ever suggest. Me? Gallagher, you were the one who suggested it.
Hey?
You made me put my right hand up in the air and swear a solemn oath.
I did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was me, wasn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I guess we both should have had more sense.
Yeah. And Steve, if ever I'm in your office again and you see my right hand in the air, it won't mean I'm taking an oath.
No?
No, it'll simply mean I want to leave the room.
Have you opened your car account at the Commonwealth Savings Bank yet? Thousands of people have, so don't delay. This is the easy way to pay registration and insurance fees. Every year these fees are due, and I don't have to tell you they are pretty solid. The average motorist is up for about £40 a year. £40 a year works out at about 15 and 5 a week. You probably spend more than 15 and 5 a week on petrol and oil. Of course, you spend it in weekly amounts and you don't notice it much. Why not put your registration and insurance on a weekly basis? Open a car account at the Commonwealth Savings Bank. Pay into this car account each week, enough to meet registration and insurance fees. When you open a car account at the Commonwealth Savings Bank, you'll get a free plastic passbook wallet and a free booklet, How to Save on Your Car. Get the perfect system for paying registration and insurance fees. Open a car account at the Commonwealth Savings Bank.
If money can buy it, saving will get it. So bank Commonwealth now.
For a car or a bike or just a rainy day,
Be sure to save the friendly Commonwealth way.
so listen to this advice and start right today.
To bank Commonwealth, save Commonwealth Bank, Commonwealth now.
Life with Dexter is produced by Noel Judd and written by Willie Fennell.
Well, folks, you've been listening to a test transmission from vk3sl, and we'll look forward to your company later on, 11 p.m, for more missions.
How's your uncle, how's your auntie, and the folks around the shanty? And incidentally, baby, how are you? How's your father and your mother, and the brother I could smother? And incidentally, baby, how are you? How's the cooking and the washing and the plumbing coming along? Is the coffee that you're making just as strong as your love for me? How's your uncle and his missus and the folks who count our kisses? And incidentally, baby, how are you?